Hello, hello! Let's see whose story is on my table today. And before I even start, I'm tasting chocolate with hazelnuts in my mouth, so that might be relevant for someone. Maybe you just ate some chocolate with hazelnuts or you like that kind of chocolate. Very random, but it's a sign for some of you. Let's see what is surrounding this collective. What is going on? Bird, the first card. Freedom, opportunity. Salt is under the deck. Protection, banishing negativity. Straight away. There is a huge opportunity, big opportunity, some kind of opportunity coming, or is just arrived in your life. But there's some kind of negative energy surrounding that opportunity. It's like you don't see that this is an opportunity. You are kind of viewing it that it maybe is too much for you, or kind of the energy of, blessings in disguise. Maybe some of you, you're feeling kind of imposter syndrome with this opportunity. And there is this bird. I think that's the kiwi bird. So something ancient, something that is a fossil, I'm hearing. So I feel like you've been stuck in some kind of past situation mindset that you are wanting to break free from. And this opportunity is giving you that hand to grab on that takes you, lifts you from this past mindset, situation, thing. The penguins are giving me the energy of a bird who cannot fly. And also with the kiwi, that's a bird who can't fly. So it's like maybe you're feeling a little bit stuck in your life right now. Things are not lifting up, going forward. You feel like you're never going to achieve this thing. You're never going to transform yourself from these circumstances to better circumstances. But it's just how you look at things. These birds, they have the ability to fly, but it's about the environment. So yes, penguins, they can't fly on air, but they can fly in the water. And also the vulture is top of all of this. So vulture, very underestimated bird, very important bird, because they eat the leftovers, the food that other animals do not want to eat. So maybe you are digesting something that other people might think that or you're crazy, or that's too much, you're delusional to dream about this thing, or whatever that is. But I feel like with the vulture energy, you are kind of, bringing up people's negativity. They are projecting their negativity towards you because you are actually showing them that you can achieve anything that you put your mind into. Also, I feel like you are triggering people right now. Let's see what else comes up. You are light, and it came out straight away. Number 56 might be relevant. Yeah, with the energy that I just said, that maybe you are triggering people with your light. You are believing in something that other people think it's too much or never achievable, whatever that is. Your light is triggering these people's darkness. And I also feel like you are somehow a pioneer. You are doing something different in your life. You're showing that you can fly. It's all about putting yourself in that environment that you are able to fly. So this collective, you've been stuck in environments workplaces, friendships, relationships, family dynamics that's been kind of clipping your wings. And I feel like you are about to release yourself from that environment, or you've done that. Magic happens when you most expect it. Number 44 might be very relevant angel number for you. Lead your metamorphosis was underneath that. So some kind of magic is happening. I feel like the creator, angel, spirit, whatever resonates with you, is somehow putting you in an alignment to show these negative people that you can achieve anything that you want when you set your mind to it. Very powerful, collective, spiritual, learned big lessons in life. Let's see, how are you feeling right now? What is this collective feeling? Patience. So it gives me the energy of the Temperance card. You've been healing. The road has been, taking forever. There's been parts in your journey that you didn't see the light in the end of the tunnel, but somehow you kept on going. I feel like your faith has been tested many times. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. You've been listening to your intuition. Yeah, there's been parts of this journey that maybe you gave ultimatums to your spirit team. You've been, cursing to Creator that why this happens to me. Why do I always fall down? But it's been creating your power. It's been showing you that the environments that you once thought were meant to you actually weren't for you. You needed to find your own environment where you can spread your wings. And whatever you've been doing here, it's taken a long time. Nothing comes easily. You need to put in the effort. You need to do the healing work, shift timelines. You can't shift timelines if you are in the same frequency all the time. That's why we have timelines. So I feel like from anger, negativity, sadness, all these low vibrational energies, you started to heal yourself. You started to put yourself away from these situations, and it allowed your frequency to go up, and that is shifting your timelines here. Timelines, they're like, if you think about a computer game. Let's say the game is on a CD. When you enter that CD into your computer or PlayStation, whatever, all the levels are there, but your awareness is only able to play one level at a time. So you need to develop your skills, learn how to play, what buttons to press, and collect more tools to be able to go to the next level, to the new timeline, right? So I feel like that's what you've been doing, and it's going to be successful. Success is here. Look, yellow cards. So solar plexus, masculine energy, that is the power in us, the chakra of power, your inner engine energy. You were built to be a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or Formula One car. But it's like you've been, because of these timeline things that I was just explaining, you've been, driving in a lane that are meant for, mopeds. And maybe you've released those timelines and you realized that, hey, I can go faster. And then you kind of went to the motorway and, start gaining more momentum. Now I feel like you really know that you have this power inside of you, that your engine was built for so much more. Oh, loving this energy. One more, how are you feeling? Love flipped. choosing yourself, choosing to love yourself, that is the key to your success and, the ticket to the new timelines. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Adversity is on the bottom. You've learned that everything that happens in life are not against you. They are trying to elevate you. It's been a long road to this realization, and we're evolving all the time, and we never done the healing. If we've 100% healed, we wouldn't be in this human experience, right? Previously in your life, all the adversity that came into your path, you were very negative about them, giving the ultimatums, poor me, victim mentality, everything, bad things happen to me all the time. Now you have actually pulled yourself out of that victim mentality, started learning that every negative feeling, everything that happens to me, good or bad, are trying to teach me something about me. How to choose me, how to put effort in me, in my life, in my game. Previously, you gave the controller to other people who played your game. But now you realized, no, this controller belongs to me. I'm playing this game. You are feeling very radiant, powerful. I feel like you are about to step into something very big because you've kind of learned the secrets of the universe. Wow! What are you activating in this soul's life, in this reality right now? Blueprint. Oh my God, and I got chills. Number 14. Yet again, number 4s might be relevant. So your blueprint. You might be a visionary, maybe previously you had these dreams, you were having the visions about life, how you would want your life to look like, but you were never able to ground those visions because of the lack of self-love and the victim mentality. You needed to heal these so you can ground the dreams in this physical. Destiny, starting point, thoughts become things. So you have had some kind of evidence about the power of your mind. Let's say that you've been thinking about the cars, and the next thing you are seeing those cars. Or something you thought about happens in the next day, or maybe in 2 hours, or whatever. Small things. These are small things, or there might be big things, but I feel like the universe is somehow showing you how powerful your mind is. I feel like you've started something in your life that feels right for you, maybe in your career or a side hustle thing or something like this. You are walking on a path that is less traveled by the vulture energy. People think you are crazy for going there where anybody else doesn't want to go. But that is the road to your success. You have already started to do something that your intuition, your soul has been screaming for you to do. Maybe something to do with your career, or maybe you help this planet with your career, or maybe you do some kind of charity work, or you're doing something that makes your soul sing, I'm hearing. Maybe you're a singer or something, but anyway. And if you haven't started this, you know that you need to start. You know that you need to go there to do this thing, because that's why your soul is here. You're about to do some very, very important things in the world. And it looks very different for all of you. I feel like some of you, you know that you're a healer, or you meant to help animals or people or children or whatever that might be. Or there's some kind of investment with your energy that you know that you need to do, but it's been a big challenge. Maybe it's the singing thing. People underestimate singing. They think it's all about popularity and being a star. But it's a form of art, and the music can be very healing and help people with their own life. I think we all have a singer, an idol, or a band whose music has helped us in our life. So don't underestimate the power of, music, or it might be art. You might be a painter or a sculptor or whatever. Whatever you know that you need to create, to do, it's your way of helping others. And the way is unique. Maybe that's why the imposter syndrome is here for some of you. Because you think that, well, I do these paintings. How do they help humanity or animals or planet? Maybe you sell your paintings and you use that money to improve your craft, but also maybe you do some charity with that money. Maybe some person sees your painting and it rises emotions that this person didn't know that they even had. And with those risen emotions, they bring a memory for this person about the past that they need to heal. It can be inspirational. It might be very triggering, but that is also a way of healing people because they need to face something in their own shadow self that they normally don't want to face. So don't underestimate whatever you are doing here. Oh my God, the trophy! And it's funny how I put this blueprint under the patience, so it's taken years for you to realize what you are here for, what your soul is here for. The trophy, I put it under the success card. Number 31, win, victory, reputation, success, key experience, recognition, fame, deserve an award, ambition and achievement. Whatever this collective is doing, you are following your intuition, you are following your soul's purpose, the blueprint. You are not actually chasing the success or the money. Yes, in some way, yes, you are, because you need that energy to survive in this physical world. But that's not what you are doing this for. It's something that you know inside of you that you need to do. And because you are listening to that call, Spirit, Creator, God, angels are making sure to give you these merits, these omens about, yes, you are doing the right thing. You are following your blueprint. Maybe you got some kind of increase with your followers or money, or maybe new tools landed to you from somewhere that you didn't even know that this is possible. Let's say a sponsorship came in, they sent you some kind of maybe paints or brushes or stuff like this. You got an email that someone wants to do a collaboration with you. These kind of things happening because you are following your blueprint. This is good. Love, Phoenix. Phoenix came under the love, death and rebirth. Catalytic heart awakening, rising up from the ashes. The penguin needs to go into the water, need to go into the emotions to fly. The emotions are the instructions in this game. If you run away from the emotions, you are running away from the instructions to how to go to the next level. There's number 24 and a letter A in the Phoenix card. Ship is under the bottom, going places, enterprise, movement, with the wind. With the wind. How symbolic for the flying energy. Travel might be on your table right now. Maybe you're going on a holiday, or maybe you're planning to go on a holiday. If you've been feeling very, a little bit burnout because you've gone this huge Phoenix phase, book that holiday, take it easy. When you push things, when you chase after things, you are giving the signal that you are lacking of something. So whatever you've been doing here, trust that it will go and reach the people that it needs to reach. You trust in the source to help you with this. So don't be so negative towards yourself and harsh towards yourself. You need to give yourself more grace, love, and empathy. And I feel like this is something that you give other people, but you need to give it to yourself first. And this is something that you've been transforming, but it's still in practice. Okay, let's take tarot. Let's see the victory, the trophy energy, and the success feeling. What's about to arrive? Oh my God! 10 of Cups and 8 of Pentacles is on the bottom. So whatever you have been mastering here with your craft, it's about to bring in 10 of Cups. That's amazing. So happiness, success, to be able to live the life that you always wanted to live. But 8 of Pentacles, it's taking a long time. This doesn't happen overnight. Sometimes you might have been feeling like, does this ever change? Maybe you're an entrepreneur doing the thing over and over and over and over again. Nothing is changing. It might feel like you're in a rat race again, in a way. But you have been prepared to become a master in whatever you are doing here. But I feel like there's been times that you really doubted yourself, and maybe that imposter syndrome is still lying in the human you. Now it came out, the 8 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups is on the bottom in reverse. You have to believe in yourself. And I feel like these omens, small things that Spirit is giving you as a sign that you are doing the right thing, is kind of building up your confidence here. Seven of Wands and 7 of Pentacles is on the bottom. This has been a long road for you, but you've never given up. Star flipped in the deck, Queen of Wands. You're very magical, you're very powerful, you're radiating positivity. Yet again, the 4 of Cups is in reverse. It's taken a long time for you to see yourself. Some of you, there's something to do with maybe social media, maybe you do something there. You've been very, seen, people are drawn to you. You might be a fire sign. And some of you, the summertime is going to be very significant. But I'm also getting the travel energy that some of you, you need sunlight. So book that trip. Lovers, oh my God, choosing yourself. But also I feel like some of you, you are radiating love to others, so the healing again, whatever kind of form that might be with you. Knight of Swords in reverse. Whatever is coming towards you in your career or this path that you are on, don't make any hasty decisions. Make the decisions based on your heart. What is the first feeling that you have when this opportunity or thing arrives? Because the first, I would say, max 10 seconds, that's your intuition, and then your brain activates and start talking you on the other way. 9 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. You are doing something good in this life, giving to people, animals, nature. You're a healer. You might be some kind of, you do charity in some way. You are not wanting money because of you. You are wanting money so you can do what you are doing and help others. 9 of Cups, but they also want you to enjoy your life and the happiness and the fulfillment and the abundance, because this is something that you have always been lacking. One more for the 9 of Cups. 8 of Wands. So yet again, some of you booked that trip. I'm getting that very strongly. 6 of Swords. Going to a new timeline, going on a trip, moving. But also speaking your emotions, giving the instructions to others through the emotions. So with your singing, with your music, with your painting, with your healing work, with your words, with your healing hands, whatever it is, you needed to go through this game to learn how to play the game with the emotions, the instructions, and now you are giving the instructions to other people. Right, collective, that makes sense. Knight of Cups went to the floor and now they want me to stop. So yeah, there's some kind of contact, communication, message arriving for you. There's an offer coming in this success, in this trophy energy. One more for the Knight of Cups that flew on the floor. Because it went to the floor, I feel like you don't see this coming. But it's the good omen. Your courage. You have tamed your inner demons. I feel like you're very in control with your shadow self. Sometimes the shadow self, yeah, you get triggered. The shadow self pops up. But you very quickly realize that, oh my God, it's my ego fighting here again. And you kind of handle those emotions very much better than you did before. So let's say previously it took like 2 weeks to get over a negative situation. Now it takes 2 days, something like this. You are riding with the emotions. You are not hiding them anymore. Maybe there's something to do with how you express yourself when you are triggered that needs practicing, but you are still aware of these things. So when you are aware, you are able to heal. Let's see more about the Phoenix and the love, because Knight of Cups can talk about romance, some kind of love offer coming. King of Cups. Emotional masculine energy. Oh my God! And the Sun and the Queen of Cups. The Chariot. Holy moly! There's been some kind of world energy here. The old timelines. But I feel like some of you, there's been an ending with someone. Soul connection. This is a match. Queen and King of Cups. There's been some kind of ending, but this has been some kind of manifestation. You have seen the dream. You have seen the dream with this person. It's on the Chariot. So the manifestation, the dream, the timeline that you've been knowing intuitively is arriving after a Phoenix period. After some kind of ending. What's this ending? What the cycle was. Holy moly, the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Pentacles also in reverse. No commitment. lying, deceiving, stabbing in the back, not being honest. You've put an end to this cycle. Before I continue this reading in our Star Club community, I want to see who this person is aligning to you, so you know, is this a new person for you, or is it the same person you've ended things with? Spirit, please tell me, who is this King of Cups aligning with this collective? Who is this person? Who is this person? Moon in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, and 4 of Pentacles. A person who has been holding on to illusions, old belief systems, old things. So this person isn't be very keen on doing changes. Well, obviously, if they are not committing to you. But I feel like they are very unaware of their subconscious. And I'm getting kind of wishy-washy energy, not grounding the things that they might be saying that they will ground. So let's say that this person is, yeah, I will start this next week. I will do that in next month. And they never do that. So kind of, I feel like this person doesn't believe in themselves. Yeah, look. Temperance in reverse. This person needs to do healing, hasn't been doing the healing, but the star is peeking out with the Knight of Cups. This person might not be very patient with other people or themselves. 3 of Cups in reverse. There's been third parties that have been preventing the healing. So what's the Devil? Oh my God! High Priestess on the bottom. These cards, they came out like this. A chunk with the Devil, 4 of Wands, and 2 of Cups. The Devil energy, the shadow self, has been preventing this union, this soul alignment happening. And I was about to see what the 3 of Cups, you know what they are, High Priestess, but there's secrets. 3 of Cups. Queen of Wands in sideways with the Lovers. This person is kind of semi-obsessive about you, about this love, but they are hiding it very, very well. Also, there's some kind of choices that they need to do in life due to the third parties. Maybe they are choosing job that are not good for them, family members, friends. Some people, they are prioritizing them over you. And I feel like there's some kind of regret about doing this. Tell me more about this person. Details about this person, please. Ace of Cups with the 9 of Swords. Stressing about opening their heart. This person might be a bad sleeper, I'm hearing. Not sleeping through whole night. Always tired. Always stressing about things. I'm also seeing this person's nervous system very high in alert, so lots of cortisol. Maybe this person has been gaining weight because of that, the tiredness, the sleepless nights, insomnia, but also bad habits about eating and other things. Maybe they have some kind of weird sleeping position because of the body's nervous system is, you know, it's on red. This person is also hiding the fact that they have too much going on in their life. It's kind of they're holding it all in. Oh my God, and they are stressing about this situation. Has now ended. But deep down, they know. They know that they are the one who is keeping this relationship stuck. They don't want to see their own karmic lessons. Yet again, they don't want to heal. It's kind of this person, every time they get triggered or scared, or you bring up some kind of standard about something needs to change, this person kind of puts their running shoes on and leaves the situation because it's too negative. They don't want to heal the emotions, the instructions. And I feel like the more they run, the more difficult their life will get. Let's continue this reading in Patreon, and the link to my account and the links to my official social media accounts you can find on my website beautifulalien.com. Be aware of scammers who pretend to be me. They, steal my profile picture, my videos and all the texts and stuff like that. I will never approach you in any way. Not me, not any reader. Anyway, that website, link to Patreon, where we will continue this reading, and let's see what is happening with this connection.